Greetings everybody, coming to you from my 2012 Mercedes-Benz S350 Bluetec. So I wanted to give a quick update. First of all, fuel economy. How about that? For the last 1,400 miles of daily driving at an average speed of 35 miles per hour, that is a little heavy on highway driving, and it just dropped back down to 29.9, but I was wondering if I'd ever be able to get that to bump up over 30. For this particular trip, again, mostly highway, we're looking at 34.9. That may bump up. So basically this big luxury car with all-wheel drive and 400 and some pound-feet of torque gets economy car fuel economy. So anyway, I just got this back from the shop. I don't remember if I've put all these details into some of my other videos, but yeah, I came back with a bill for about $4,300. And you know, to me it's worth keeping this car up. It's probably gonna have to go back in again because I've had an oil leak, and I don't know why I didn't have them really look at that, but it's not horrible, but it's a little bit annoying. But this car had aftermarket front struts put on it, and one of them, I guess, disintegrated. Whenever I would go over a bump, I'd hear a really loud bang. Getting that done at the dealer is the most expensive and probably worst way to do that. But they had the car, they diagnosed it. I said, I'll just go ahead and do it. My keyless go for the driver's door handle wasn't working, and I really wanted that to work, even though it was easy enough to just go to the back door and use that. But I decided to go ahead and have them fix that. I think that was actually the cheapest thing. They did have to paint the door handle, but all in, I think we were looking at what was it, $600 for that. And then my parking brake quit working, so that contraption with all the cables coming off of it, they had to replace that. That was another whatever, $1,600. That whatever the totals were, they got me up to $4,300. So you know, I always used to tell people it's going to cost you $2,000 a year to keep a car like this on the road, but that's, I was saying that 20 years ago. So let's raise that number, and let's call it $4,000 a year. Let's say if you plan on, if you get one of these that's well sorted, starting off and in good shape, I think with maintenance and repairs, if you plan on $4,000 a year, and then I'm specifically talking about an S class, maybe other models might be closer to like maybe $3,000 a year for other older Benzes. Like that's what I'm going to target on my GLK. I'll have updates on that as well for those interested. I haven't been making that many videos lately. Quite honestly, I don't think too many people are really all that interested in my videos, but that's okay. I do them for me mainly, just to have fun talking about the cars, and you know, for that rare person out there that might share the same interest, you know, it is always cool to have that nice person commenting on my video and saying either, oh, I have one of those too, or I'm getting one of those, or thanks for your video. You know, it's always nice to have that, but that's actually pretty rare. And yeah, so I don't really have that much incentive to do these videos, although technically my channel is monetized. I don't make that much money. Maybe enough to get a few cups of coffee every month, and that's about it. But it is interesting insight on that. I thought about doing a video about a low subscriber count video channel or YouTube channel, and what that means, and the different things I've learned about that. But primarily I like to talk about the cars and all of that. So yeah, I would you know, there's several Mercedes Benzes out there, you know, that are 10 to 15 years old. That's kind of, for me, always been the sweet spot, and somewhere around 100,000 miles or more, but always well maintained, and particularly with service history, because people who own these cars tend to take really good care of them. And, you know, even though these are definitely not the most reliable cars in the world, they offer a driving experience unequaled, especially if you're a fan of diesels. I mean, you have your Audi A8 TDI and your BMW 740 LD, and of course this S350 Bluetec. You know, all three of the German manufacturers brought a diesel top of the line model to the US for at least a year. So they're, you know, but they're also extremely rare. And, you know, a car like this can be tricky to buy if you don't know what you're looking for. I've talked a lot about this. The Mercedes right now is probably still the best value, because most of these diesels are going to have had the emissions warranty extension done in maybe 21 or 22 or even 23, and it comes with a 4-year 48,000 mile warranty that's really pretty extensive. And again, I'm going to give another update on my GLK. It's actually in to get some of that stuff taken care of under warranty. This particular car still has, it had the AEM done, I believe, in 2022 at 88,000 miles, and I haven't needed anything emissions related. That part's all been good. It's just been other stuff, typical S-Class stuff. We'll just call it that. But, you know, once one of these cars is properly sorted, again, there's just nothing like it out there. And S-Class is truly it's truly a driving experience that you really can't get anywhere else. You'd have to drive one to fully appreciate what I'm talking about. Anyway, well, if you have any questions or you're thinking about buying one of these, you know, drop a line in the comments and say hi. All right, have